we've got it coming. For me, those first signs of a cold often present themselves as sore throat, maybe some aching in the body. So is there anything we can do to stop this turning into a full-blown cold where we just want to be in bed for a couple of days? Well, whilst rest is really important at this time, because often these sort of illnesses are our body's way of telling us to stop, there are some foods you can focus on that can really help sort of reduce the severity of the cold and reduce its duration. So there are two foods in particular that I focus on when I first feel those signs of a cold coming on. The first one is garlic. Garlic has really strong antiviral and antibacterial properties. One of its active ingredients is allicin, which is actually a protective factor for the garlic, which means it's only produced when the cells are damaged. So one of the best ways to increase and maximise the levels of this allicin is to either grate the garlic or crush the garlic and do it first thing when you're cooking, and then leave it to the side to give it time for the allicin to be produced and released. So studies have shown that eating the equivalent of 1 clove of garlic a day on the first signs of a cold can reduce the severity and duration of the cold. So how can we get more garlic into our diet? So when you first feel the symptoms, basically just bung garlic into everything, every dish you're cooking, soups, curries, pasta dishes, even things like scrambled eggs, just as much as you can tolerate, rubbing out on any fish and meat before you cook it. But medicinally, one of the best ways to have garlic is raw. You're probably thinking, I'd rather take the hit than just eat loads of raw garlic. But there are actually some really tasty ways to get raw garlic into your diet. Something I really like doing is grating some garlic into some natural yogurt and using this as a dip for some crudités. So things like yellow pepper is really good because you're getting the added probiotics from the yogurt and the vitamin C from peppers. Or making your own garlic butter, or just simply grating some garlic with some extra virgin olive oil, a bit of lemon, and just drizzling this over any salads or any vegetables that you make. So my second food to focus on when I know I've got a cold coming on is parsley. So out of all the sort of green leafy herbs, parsley is one of the highest concentrations of vitamin C. And we all know how important vitamin C is for stimulating our immune cells. This is immune cells act as sort of our inner army that's going to fight off these viruses. So parsley also contains an active ingredient called apigenin, which is an antioxidant. And this helps actually protect our cells and also decrease inflammation, which is really helpful. Both curly parsley and flat leaf parsley are a really good source of vitamin C, but flat leaf parsley has slightly high levels of these active ingredients, which probably explain its slightly more intense flavour. So similar to garlic, just getting parsley into anything you cook. So it's quite nice to add it more towards the end of your cooking to preserve its natural compounds. Just adding it, to any sort of pasta you make, sprinkling on pizza, any pies, even on breakfast and your eggs in the morning. Just getting in as much as you can. You can even add whole leaves to salads that you make or in sandwiches. Or if you're making smoothies, bung loads of parsley in there. So you can even use the stems from parsley, bung it into a cup with some hot water, maybe a bit of lemon, a bit of ginger, and you've got a really nice immune boosting tea.